Automobile. Automobile. Lately, automobile makers have been interested in making electric cars, which are less harmful for the environment. Bud. Bud. Students are required to identify flower buds of various types of lilies and observe their differences in this biology class. Buffalo. Buffalo. There were once over 65 million American buffalo across the continent of North America. Cradle. Cradle. The babysitter sang songs to the baby in the cradle. Crash. Crash. Knowing the plane was about to crash into a mountain, many passengers started to cry. Crawl. Crawl. Before babies learn how to walk, they usually crawl around on the floor. Dose. Dose. The correct dose of your medicine is written on the prescription. Doubtful. Doubtful. It is doubtful whether the missing boy will ever be found. Float. Float. Many people have noticed that there is a lot of garbage floating at sea. Flock. Flock. Before the sunset, a flock of sheep followed the shepherd back home. Grasp. Grasp. The government should grasp every opportunity to strengthen economic ties with other countries. Holy. Holy. Jerusalem is a holy city for Christians, Muslims, and Jews. Honesty. Honesty. These politicians are not known for their honesty. People don't believe what they say. Lively. Lively. Benson is already 83 years old, but he's still very lively. Misery. Misery. Unfortunately, there are plenty of people in the world living in misery. Mystery. Mystery. How Jack made his fortune is a mystery to all of us. Porcelain. Porcelain. After porcelain was introduced to Europe from China, it was used for display. Portion. Portion. Julia spends a good portion of her money on clothes and entertainment. Portrait. Portrait. The Mona Lisa, one of the most famous paintings in the world, is a portrait of a young Italian woman. Postpone. Postpone. They have been working on this conference for over a year. There is no excuse for them to postpone it. Pottery. Pottery. Clay is the main material of pottery, whose history goes back 3,000 years. Pour. Pour. Sam wanted to pour some milk into his mug, but he dropped the whole bottle on the ground. Ripe. Ripe. Those bananas are not ripe yet, so we still have to wait for a while to eat them. Roar. Roar. Feeling insulted, the employee roared at his boss. Roast. Roast. After commercials promoted barbecues for Mid-Autumn Festival, many Taiwanese started to roast meat on this holiday. Sauce. Sauce. Honey garlic sauce is said to be very popular around the world. Sausage. Sausage. It is a tradition for some Taiwanese to give sausages as gifts to relatives during Chinese New Year. Wipe. Wipe. It is almost closing time, and the waiters are starting to wipe off the tables. Wrist. Wrist. Zach always wears the watch his father gave him on his left wrist. Yell. Yell. At the sight of her friend, Tina smiled and yelled out her friend's name. Avenue. Avenue. Fifth Avenue is a famous place in New York with lots of luxury shops. Beetle. Beetle. Melody observed some beetles and wrote a report for biology class. Brunch. Brunch. My sister likes to have a leisurely homemade brunch on weekends. Buffet. Buffet. Some people prefer to have a lighter meal than an all-you-can-eat buffet. Bulb. Bulb. To be more environmentally friendly, we changed all the light bulbs in our home to energy-efficient ones. Bundle. Bundle. I sorted all my old textbooks into bundles and put them in the storage room. Cable. Cable. Most electricity cables in this city are underground now. Closet. Closet. I can't find my winter coat. It is not in the closet, nor is it on the coat rack. Clown. Clown. Mike hired a clown to perform at his son's birthday party. Coach. Coach. The tennis player improved dramatically after he started training with a new coach. Cock. Cock. Every morning, the farmer is woken by the crowing cock. Concert. Concert. Lily will perform at her school's Christmas concert. Controller. Controller. It is a very stressful job to be an air traffic controller. Cooker. Cooker. We bought a portable gas cooker for our camping trip. Cricket. Cricket. In some countries, crickets are considered a food source for their nutritional value. Criminal. Criminal. The criminal was sentenced to 10 years in jail. Drain. Drain. Raymond is going to clean the swimming pool, so he started to drain the water from it. Scarf. Scarf. Lucy knitted dozens of colorful scarves for the winter. Sensible. Sensible. Instead of yelling at others, Tina preferred a more sensible way to deal with problems. Stiff. Stiff. It was snowing, and Laura's fingers were stiff from the cold. Sting. Sting. If you get stung by a jellyfish, you'd better apply vinegar immediately. Stir. Stir. The coffee needs to be stirred for a while until the sugar melts. Stitch. Stitch. Ben fell from his bike and received several stitches on his arm in the hospital. Stomach. Stomach. I can't eat too many oranges because they make my stomach ache. Tasty. Tasty. The pasta looks tasty. Let's dig in. Tricky. Tricky. In such a tricky situation, you have to stay calm and patient. Troop. Troop. After the war was over, all the troops were withdrawn immediately. Tug. Tug. I felt someone tug at my sleeve and turned around, but saw nobody. Vacant. Vacant. The position still remains vacant after 1 year. No one has applied for it. Whip. Whip. The farmer whipped the horse to make it pull the cart faster.